Hola familia, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to, I believe, my last finale of the year. This is my last Project Pan finale of 2021, you guys. So excited because I feel like I had a very good and fun, successful year in my Project Pans. Seems like you guys have been enjoying them as well. So we're here to talk about my Deca Panning Project Pan. This was created by the beautiful Emily. Yes, this will be returning on the 20th of January. So if you are interested in joining, don't forget to reach out to Emily to let her know. She could put you on the list, get you on board with the actual drawing board that we randomize every month, and that way you guys can join in. This was a lot of fun this year. I'm very, very creative, and I'm very happy that she did ask me to join because I would have joined anyway. I would have saw the first intro and I'd be like, yep, I'm doing this sucker. So I have my 5 products here today that I want to share with you guys, my final updates on them and my thoughts. So let's get right into it. So if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alejandra. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with an Ash Project Pan. If that's something that interests you, subscribe, join us. And now let's get on with the finale. Okie doke, you guys. Let's start off with the first one. I got Project Graveyard as my first card, and for that, I rolled in my Maybelline Color Tattoo in nude pink. My goal was to wear off one of the sides of the pan, of the glass, I should say. And you guys, here we are. Look at that. I actually wiped a lot of it out. I'm very proud of myself for that because I did not have that at all. So now I only have the rest of this side over here to finish off. This should be done by like February of next year. I'm using it every day. I still use it on there. It's still creamy, you guys. There is nothing wrong. This is not drying on me at all. I just mixed it in the beginning before I started using it, and with the warmth of my finger as I'm using the product, it has worked beautifully. So I actually met my goal in this by clearing off one of the sides. So I'm happy to say that this is a goal met. Next prompt I got was winter, and for that I always think of blue or silver or snowflakes, snow kind of thing. I rolled in my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Corrector, and I told you guys that I necessarily didn't want to let me just pull up the counter. I didn't necessarily want to use it up, hit pan, do anything, because I'm only using it for the little corners of my inner corner. Now, with this one, I ended up using this a total of 19 times. You guys, you saw that. 19 times, and it looks like I barely made a dent. I only had to use the edges and only a little bit. This is going to last me a while. I only used it in the wintertime into the spring. I told you I was going to keep tally to see how many times I used it. I used it a total of 19 times. So that's how many times I've basically done my makeup this month, because I did take a few days off and weekends in here. So yeah, about 19 times. So that's pretty good. I'm proud of myself for that. All right, next prompt was something a friend is panning, and I chose a foundation because most of my friends are panning foundations. I chose the Merit stick. This is a foundation stick in Bisque. I told you guys I didn't have an actual goal. I just wanted to keep tally to see how many times I used it. I will tell you that the product was domed over when I first rolled it in, and I'll look at it. I have used quite a bit of it. In total, I have used this 19 times. Again, the amount of times that I have worn makeup is the amount of times, actually no, because I did use a different foundation a few times this week. So I used makeup more than 19 times this month. I must have not used those times. For whatever reason, I didn't. But I know that I had used other foundations that I have. So I used this specifically 19 times. That doesn't necessarily mean that I've only worn makeup 19 times. So I actually just want to keep tally, see how much I used it. I did make a dent. I like it. I am wearing it today. There's nothing wrong with it. I actually blend this out with a sponge, and I feel like it blends really nicely on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy. I get a little bit like shiny throughout the day, but it's not extremely shiny. I actually enjoy it. It gives me a nice natural finish, so I don't mind this. I actually dig it. All right, up next was a random color generator, and I will put up on the screen what color I got off of that random generator. For that, I chose my LA Girl pencil in Vivid, I believe. Yes, Vivid. Again, I had told you guys that I didn't know what my goal was for this. I was just going to keep tally of how many times I used it. It was going to be hard for me to use this type of color, especially this time of year. So I ended up only using this 5 times, today being the 5th time. For a color like this during the holiday season, that's actually pretty good good for me because I really want to reach for either greens, golds, or browns, not necessarily a bright purple. So I have it on my waterline today, and it actually looks really nice with this red look, so I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. It's nice. It doesn't last on my waterline. None of these do, but it gives me a nice color, and if I put it on my lower lash line a little bit and blend it out, it looks really nice, as you guys can see. So I ended up using this 5 times, and I think that's pretty good considering I didn't use it that much prior. And last but not least, my last prompt was a duo multi-chrome. And for that, I chose my Essence Never Give Up Your Daydream palette. This has a bunch of duochromes in them. And here is what this one looks like, you guys. Now, you probably can see a little bit of like usage throughout all of these. I did not use one more than another. Honestly, I think I used every single one except for the blue one down here. I didn't really do a blue look yet to warrant for it, but everything else I have used. And today I am using a blooming on my inner corner. You guys can see it's like a very subtle duochrome, but it really makes my eyes pop. And for this one, oh, by the way, I never told you, I ended up using this color tattoo for 17 times. That's a lot. 17 times I used this color tattoo. This one I used 12 times. I ended up using this palette 12 times. I think that's really good. I'm going to continue to use this because I really like these as an inner corner highlight. It just gives it an extra oomph to my looks, whether it's a matte look, colorful look, a neutral look. It really gives some sort of oomph to my eyeshadow look. So I am actually going to continue to wear this, and I really like it, and it's easy for me to reach for, and I'm sure I'll hit pan on these. The only way I like to use these is on my inner corner or on my lower lash line. I really like this one, and this was a gift from my friend Lisa, so I appreciate it, and I have been loving it. All right, you guys, that is it for this finale. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you again to Emily. You will see this project pan return on my channel in January. I'm excited. I will say that I lucked out this year, this being the first year, and every month I was rolling something in. I did not get the Joker once. I did have the Joker in my shuffling, and you guys see me shuffle. I never touch my cards prior to, playing this game. So I lucked out. And one of you guys gave me the statistics, which I should know because I took statistics in college. You guys told me that it's very hard to get the Joker. The chances of me getting the Joker was hard, and I proved that. I didn't get the Joker once. I'll probably get it next year, and that's okay. All right. I still have the product waiting for the Joker when I do get the Joker. So thank you again so much for watching. I'll put my videos on the screen for your enjoyment. Until then, adios.